From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 4th, 2021. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's scheduled trip next week to the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain has been postponed due to continuing coronavirus restrictions. The trip would have been the first official visit for the Israeli leader to the Gulf states since their normalization agreements signed with Israel last year. The Prime Minister's office said that despite the importance of the trip to Abu Dhabi and Bahrain, Prime Minister Netanyahu has decided to postpone the visit at this stage due to the closing of the skies, adding that Netanyahu very much appreciates the invitations of Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and King of Bahrain Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the historic peace that has been established between our countries. Political parties in Israel have submitted their slates to the Central Elections Committee, making them eligible to run in next month's national elections. 18 parties submitted their lists last night, including Netanyahu rival and former Likud member Gideon Sa'ar and his New Hope party, which has a number of other former Likud members on its slate. Several parties were still finalizing their lists of candidates as well as potential mergers earlier today, and some announced they would not be running at all, like Tel Aviv Mayor Ron Huldai, who said his new party was unable to reach a merger deal with the Labor Party. Benny Gantz's Blue and White Party submitted their slate last night as well, which means they will not be merging with any other party, as some had speculated. The deadline to register all party slates was midnight tonight, Israel time. Israel's next round of elections is set for March the 23rd. The IDF held a joint drill this week with EUCOM, the United States European Command, the air defense exercise called Juniper Falcon. EUCOM said that the exercise is designed to enhance interoperability between both nations' militaries and ensure U.S.-Israeli forces are ready and prepared to respond to any contingency, particularly those involving ballistic missile defense or crisis response. The IDF noted that this was the 20th annual bilateral Juniper Falcon exercise between Israel's Air Force and EUCOM, with the goal to strengthen cooperation and coordination, promote mutual learning for both armies, improve our ability to defend against various threats together. B'nai B'rith International, together with the Combat Anti-Semitism movement, announced the winners of their Students Speak Out Against Anti-Semitism, a creative video production contest. This week, they held a virtual awards ceremony honoring the 3 winners of the public awareness campaign, which was open to high school and college students around the world, for them to create videos educating about anti-Semitism and bigotry. The winners are Porter Christensen of Brigham Young University in Utah, Diego Israel Rivera Berumen of Colegio Libre de Estudios Superiores in Mexico, and Madeline Stern of Broadneck High School in Maryland. B'nai B'rith International President Charles Kaufman and CEO Dan Mariashin said the passion and commitment to recognizing anti-Semitism and fighting against it is an encouraging sign that this serious problem is getting serious attention from next generation leaders. Well, nominations were announced today for the Screen Actors Guild Awards. Among the Jewish nominees, Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7, Eugene Levy and son Dan Levy for Schitt's Creek, Julia Garner for Ozark, and Daveed Diggs for the filmed presentation of Hamilton. Diggs was also among a number of Jewish artists nominated for the 2021 NAACP Image Awards, celebrating Black achievement in movies, television, music, and literature. Other Jewish nominees include rapper Drake, actresses Tracy Ellis Ross and Jurnee Smollett, as well as author Walter Mosley and illustrator Laura Freeman. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, February the 4th at 7 o'clock. It's Talmud study, including at 7:30, interpretations of the Jewish attitude towards what today is known as cancel culture. At 9 o'clock, three giants in the field of First Amendment law. Floyd Abrams, Alan Dershowitz, and Nadine Strassen explore concepts of free speech, hate speech, and cancel culture in a 2-hour special with Mark Golub. At 10 o'clock, Nadine Strassen and Dan Shefet debate how best to implement the First Amendment's free speech provision today from the 2020 AJC Global Virtual Forum. And coming up next, it's Israel in Style. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, February the 4th, 2021. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well.